Welcome. My name is Mazhar Siddiqui and I represent OGN Energy Magazine. And very delighted to have Mr. Leon de Bruyn, President and CEO Lummus Technology, which is a leading provider of in developing and implementing process technologies.
Thank you for having me here.
Thanks a lot, Leon. Great to have you here, of course. Leon, could you please elaborate on the company's scope of operations?
Sure. So Lummus Technology has been around for more than 100 years. Started by Walter E. Lummus, and he started the company with a vision of innovation. And today we are the largest portfolio holder of process technologies for the downstream industry, so for refining, petrochemicals and polymers.
All right, that's great. What are your key objectives of participating in the MEPEC 2024 Saudi Arabia?
So in the opening words, Mr. Walid Al-Naim, he said it very well. The MEPEC is a platform to exchange knowledge and to forge collaboration across our industry. And that's exactly what Lummus wants to achieve. And with our portfolio, we have a lot of collaboration already, but we also recognize that we cannot do everything ourselves. We have to look at new technology innovations in collaboration with users, investors, other creators of IP.
Okay.
And this is a perfect platform to bring engineers together and come up with these new innovative ideas.
Okay, that's great. Interesting. Now, how do you see the Saudi energy market evolving in the coming years?
So Saudi Arabia, by its history and its location, is a center of energy. Of course, with its own natural resources, its geographic location, spanning east and west parts of the world, and international positioning, and the opportunity to build up a powerful knowledge base in the energy space. So I expect Saudi Arabia to keep growing that, take a leading role for the future of our energy. And I'm very proud that Lummus has the opportunity to participate in this in Saudi Arabia. We established an office here in Dammam very recently. We moved from Khobar, and we've been growing that office. It's in fact the fastest growing office in Lummus is here in Saudi Arabia. We moved our CTO and his team, our Chief Technology Officer Uja Mukherjee, to the region to help build up the knowledge base in Saudi Arabia and to leave our mark where Lummus has, I think, a responsibility to help advancing the know-how.
Oh, okay, that's fantastic. Yeah. All right. Now, with sustainability being a key focus, how do your company's products and services help Saudi Arabia and the region further its green goals?
Yeah, so when you talk about energy, sustainability is integral to it, and it manifests itself into different dimensions. First of all, we should always strive to use our natural resources as efficient and as beneficial as possible.
Okay.
And that leads to more sustainable use of our natural resources. Second, as you have the molecules that are used for whatever consumption, you want to retain the carbon, the molecules in that hydrocarbon circle. So creating circular economy by circular solutions.
Okay.
And we have in our portfolio multiple technologies, and we're continuing to develop new technologies to enhance that circularity of the hydrocarbons, such that we use our natural resources as wise as possible.
Okay.
And then last but not least, there's opportunities to move into new products that have a more sustainable use, a lower carbon intensity, and use feedstocks that also aid in that direction.
Okay.
And Lummus is, I think, the master of combining feedstock diversification of process technologies as well as going into new products, new materials for consumption.
Okay, great. Now, what are the biggest opportunities and challenges you see for your company in the Saudi market?
So the opportunity is abundant. It's great here in Saudi Arabia because of the wealth of natural resources, the internationalization of the whole economy and mindset that has happened already, and that nurtures an openness that will attract a lot of talent.
Okay.
And at the end of the day, our industry is helped by the best of the best talent. Coming up with new technology innovations requires talent. Implementing those requires talent. Executing favorably requires talent. So at the end of the day, our industry is all about having the right brain power, and here in Saudi Arabia, there's that opportunity to bring all that brain power together. And that also is the main challenge, because there's not enough engineers in the world. There's not enough chemical engineers, other engineers, technologists to support what our ambitions are in the energy transition and the transformation of our energy from yesterday to tomorrow.
Right.
So the challenge is to attract the right brain power and keep them excited about our future.
Okay, that's interesting. Now, how has your business been for your company over the past year?
We've been flying.
Right.
So, Mazhar, so when we became an independent company 4 years ago, we had not expected the changes in our industry, but we were ready for it. And we, with the passion of our staff, our employees, we were able to very quickly take opportunities and convert them to concrete new technologies, help our customers implement them, and make significant strides towards the energy transition. So we have been very busy in the past few years, and we're busier than ever. And fortunately, with a lot of automation on engineering side, on our customer side, on data side, we've been able to expand very rapidly. So we're flying, and we're very happy with it.
That's fascinating, really. Great. Now, anything else you'd like to add about your company's activities or products? Something that probably we missed out on?
Yes. So Mazhar, more and more, the whole value chain of the energy is going to be integral, from original feedstock to material for consumption, side products that then get circularly re-involved into that chain. And that integral aspect is not just for the natural resources, but also I see more biogenic materials make their way into that whole chain. And so the combination of natural resources, fossil fuels, as well as biogenic materials, that combination is going to be important. And so we're heavily involved in that, for example, through our polyhydroxyl alkanoate plastics, which is a biological produced plastic that is also biodegradable, solving some of the single-use plastics dilemmas, so that we can have single-use from biogenic material and the more durable plastics from the fossil fuels as a carbon sink. And then second, placing CO2 in a product is going to be a viable way to reduce carbon. I know there's a lot of focus on taking CO2 out from atmosphere or other emissions, but I think also creating a carbon sink in durable materials is going to be a viable destination for CO2.
Well, this is really interesting, and it was a pleasure talking to you, Leon. Many thanks for your time, and look forward to catching up with you later soon.
My pleasure, Mazhar.
All right.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, Leon.